There's something new today too. Here's the deal. Who's heard of touch therapy? Touch therapy. Got a couple? Touch therapy. Good. What have you guys heard about it? What is it?
Well, from what I gather, it's done a lot on premature babies.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. Tell me more.
Yeah. Because I'm trying to think. Before they would just put heavy blankets on the infant.
Okay.
Or when they're in the incubator because you actually can't touch them. Sometimes you can't touch them because their skin will fall off.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
But what they've actually done is they have, instead of the rubber gloves, when you put them inside the incubator,
Yes.
so the parents can actually touch them.
Oh, I think we're talking about two different things. I think what I'm calling touch therapy, we're calling touch therapy, are two different variations of touch therapy. You're calling it actually touching a child with parents' hands. I'm talking about touch. Well, what have you heard about it?
Is it the you kind of hold your hands just over the?
That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, yeah, so it's Rachel, I know nothing about that at all. This is news to me. It makes perfect sense to me. I mean, considering how Max loves to be held now at age 6, it makes sense that at a very young age they would too. I'm talking about kind of a variation on alternative medicine like LMT or acupuncture or something, where instead of acupuncture where you're placing needles into the skin and the dermal layers, or massage where you're actually massaging the muscles underneath the skin, touch therapy is a way of just having your hands above the person's body a certain distance, and I have no idea what the distance is exactly. I hopefully have simulated it well in this experiment. And the idea is the energy field is then adjusted by the practitioner who's doing the touch therapy on the person. That's the idea of touch therapy. Okay? So the idea is you're adjusting the energy field, much in the same way, at least this is what I've been told, that acupuncture kind of redirects the chi field throughout your, I hope I'm using the right terms here, those of you that have,
Isn't that the same as Reiki?
Reiki, I don't know what that is.
It's the same.
Is it the same thing?
It's like,
I trust you. I don't know. I trust
I used
you.
to work at nursing home.
Okay, got it. So the idea is it's like a less invasive kind of alternative medicine. But of course, acupuncture catches crap all the time, because there are no studies that show it works. Okay, massage is not covered by most insurance plans, because I still think today in our Western medicine, we don't believe that it's actual medicine. So you can imagine the problem that touch therapy gets. Because it's even, if you will, less medical. There's no pin, there's no
medical.
touch. What's that?
There's no medical.
There's no
Less
medical.
invasive, it's no invasive.
No invasive, right? So you can imagine as Westerners, how Westerners just totally slam this. Because, oh my God, you can't prove that it works, you're not doing anything, it's all touchy-feely. Actually, not touchy-feely, I guess that's the problem, it's not touchy-feely, it's like the antithesis of that. So, I hopefully have designed an experiment to see, because I don't know the answer to that question. I've heard both sides of the coin. I've heard that it works, I've heard that it doesn't work. I've heard that it's complete and total hogwash, I've heard it's changed people's lives. The whole basis of it, though, is the idea that the human body has an energy field. Because if it has an energy field, then it makes sense that a practitioner can be trained to adjust that, if trained properly. So that's what I've designed an experiment to do today. I need you guys to pair off with someone. You gotta get in pairs. We're gonna teach you a little bit about the energy field, and we're gonna test to see if it's there. If we can see it, we're gonna so pair off, and we'll come back with a